The key to any franchise is three things: support, support, support.
What we learned is working as a franchisor, trying to establish ourselves, that you need to work with a reputable company to help you and give you the right advice. And probably the same works with a franchisee. You get the right advice from the right people when you're looking for a potential franchise.
If you're looking to move into franchising, really you've got to look at a number of different stages. First of all, right, sit down, get a blank piece of paper and work out what you like doing. Do you want to be outside? Do you want to drive a van? Do you want to stand behind a counter? Are you interested in business to business? Do you want to talk to people? Find out what you like. That's number one, because this is not a job. When you take on a franchise, it's a vocation. It's 24/7. The second thing is work out how much money you've got. There's absolutely no point in going for a franchise that costs you £300,000 if you've only got 30. All right? So work out what you've got. Once you've done that, you'll really narrow the scale down. After that, it really is about comparing one franchise against another. Have no problem. Go and talk to the franchisor, sit down, and then ask to talk to the franchisees after that. Ask the franchisees all the questions that you want to know. Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Would you do it again? How much money are you making? And when you're with the franchisor, ask them for their annual accounts. Ask them what support they provide. You know, so really delve into the business.
If they're interested, ask us what we're going to provide you.
Yeah.
As I said, it's got to be the right franchise for you. You ask the prompting questions, the questions that you probably are hesitant to ask.
The first question they have to ask themselves is, what type of clientele do I want to be dealing with? Do I want to be dealing with individuals, or do I want to be in the B2B sector dealing with corporations? Maybe that's the first big question. Once you've answered that question, then you're going to be looking at the different franchise offers that exist in the marketplace.
They need to talk to other franchisees within the franchise to make sure that the franchise is generally working well, that the model is easy enough to follow, and that there is a market there are a reasonable amount of customers. They also need to do some due diligence of their own, really, in regards to the territory that they're looking to set up the franchise in. So they need to be aware of the competition, what prices the competition are charging for the services or for the goods that they're selling. They just need to do a little bit of their own homework.
You do what you know. I think you've got certain skills, whether that's communication with customers, project management would be the one thing I think that this business would probably be suitable for those sort of people with those sort of skills. Obviously the ultimate would be someone who's actually already in the kitchen industry and understands it and wants to set up on their own.
Work hard, spend your money wisely on marketing, and listen to your franchisor and work with your franchisor, and do not try and change the operations manual, because the franchisor knows what he's doing.
The biggest investment you're going to make is not how much money it costs, but your dedication and commitment and your time. And it's important that you wake up in the morning and go, this is something I really want to do, because if it's not something that excites you and gets you enthusiastic and something that you have a passion about, then it's ultimately going to fail, because you're going to be the driving force behind it, regardless of what franchise you buy into.
The number one thing for a franchisee to succeed is to have passion for what they sell. You know, it's all very well to invest money, but if you're not passionate about what you do, you shouldn't be doing.
When you're working for yourself, you need to be working in something that really, you're going to be working long hours, so it needs to be something that really excites you. Otherwise it's going to become a chore and you're not going to be as successful as you could be. So that would be my kind of main tip when you're looking for what to do. Don't necessarily chase the dollar, but chase what your passion is going to be, because the dollar will follow.